All right, got the bike pulled out of the garage, done our first group of updates, which I'm pretty excited about. You can see it's already getting set up for some long distance rides. Like I said, we're gonna go to Banff this summer. It's gonna be the first big trip. We're gonna get the 1,000-mile service and then basically ride into Canada. So pretty excited about that. That's going to be an incredible trip, going from Montana up through Banff, Icefield Parkway, and then back down through Glacier National Park. So that's going to be pretty amazing, and all on the new bike. So I'm going to walk you through the updates that I've done so far. We're just getting started. There's going to be plenty more to do, trust me. So let's go walk through it. So the first thing I did is actually something that comes stock on the motorcycle, but I'm going to call it an adjustment anyways. But what I did is I pushed the bars forward a little bit from the factory. The new Road Glide comes with 27 degrees of adjustability, which is pretty fantastic. I think ultimately I will probably go with a T-bar setup because I like to look at that better. But positioning wise, they're perfect. They're exactly in the spot that I want them. They're high enough, they're forward enough. So I really dig where those bars are at. And then obviously on the bars here, we went with the Memphis Shades handguards, which you can see here. Those just help keep the wind, rain, everything, off your hands. I had those on the last bike, so I really wanted to put those on this bike. The biggest change that I've done so far is slip-ons. And I went with the Chromeworks 4.5-inch slip-ons. And normally I'm not a huge fan of the kind of the branding on the top of these. But actually, I really like the style of these. It looks really clean. It's really nice. And then the kind of the look on the inside, I think, is really cool. And I've been really happy with the sound so far. They're definitely louder than stock. And I'm gonna keep messing with those. I also have the Performance Baffles, which Chromeworks makes. So Performance Baffle, which you can kind of tinker with a little bit and make it a little bit louder. So I think once I get through my break-in and I can get after a little bit, we'll really test them. And then if I need to, I'll kind of pump those up a little bit. And then right above those is my 2-up set. I got the Harley 2-up brackets, quick release brackets. This is my old seat for my old bike, the old passenger backrest that fits. And same for the pack, which I really enjoy. I know some people are not a big fan, like my friend Robert Simmons always gives me crap about having the box. Look, you got a box on the back of your bike. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have a box. But it works really well. Obviously, you have the handle right there. So quick release, pop it off, carried in the hotel or the cabin or whatever. Super easy. And plus, we've done a bunch of, every time we go someplace cool, got a sticker to put on it, which is kind of fun. And I would rather do that. I don't want to sticker the saddlebags. So yeah. So right now, it's pretty well set up. Slip-ons, bars, passenger seat, pack. Not a bad start. Next, I'm probably going to get a new seat. Trying to decide what I'm going to do there. Although I do really actually enjoy this, the stock seat. It's super comfortable. But I like to sit down and back just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And then the other thing that I'm going to do, certainly going to try and get a new windshield. The stock one is fine, but I'm going to try and get one that's maybe a little bit taller. I got a couple of options. You got the 10-inch Harley windshield, which I do like, but I do want probably a darker tint. There's also the 4-inch, which looks amazing, and actually you get more wind, but the wind is a little bit cleaner. So I might do that, but I'm gonna look and see what some other options are. Definitely need some wind, a little more wind protection on the longer trip this summer. And then I might do a front fender, I'm not sure. I like the smaller fender, definitely a much cleaner look overall. There are a couple nice fenders out there. Clockworks makes one. We also have our carbon fiber one that Harley makes. That one's really nice. So we'll see. Those are the couple of things that I'm looking at. And then eventually, I'm gonna have to get the 511 cam. The Screaming Eagle 511 cam puts out some solid power. So I'm gonna have to do that sooner rather than later. When I picked up the bike, the salesperson, who probably should win an award, let me ride his bike. Same color, same trim, but had the 511 cam before I left and took my bike home. And of course, you know, got that out on the side road and was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. So definitely gonna probably do the 511 cam at some point. And then, you know, a bunch of other little things, maybe new floorboards, whole bunch of things to do. So I'm really excited to dig into this. But for now, I got to get this bike on the road. I got to get through my break-in miles and get her all ready, get her through that 1,000-mile service, so we can roll out to Banff. So, yeah, I think actually right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take the bike for a spin and actually test out the exhaust. I have just had it idling. It sounds pretty good. I'll show you quick sound test, and then I'm gonna go take the bike out on the road and see how it sounds there. So, well, let's go. First run with the new slip-ons installed. That's that. Slip-ons are on, bars are adjusted, my 2-up setup and the pack are on. It's a pretty good start. Just got to, yeah, like I said, work on a few things next. Work on the getting a new windshield for a little bit more wind protection, maybe a new fender, and probably a new seat as well. So yeah, I'm going to take this out for a spin and continue to whittle down on my break-in miles and get used to the new exhaust sound, which is awesome. So, all right, we'll catch you on the next one as we prep for Banff. All roads lead to Banff. Here we go.